Hi, my name is Dawson Church. I'm the author of several books, including The Genie in Your Genes and Mind to Matter. And today I have as my guest Richard Gordon, who is the author of Quantum Touch and has been working in energy therapies for a long time and has a remarkable track record of helping people heal, move into self-understanding, and also using remarkably quick processes to shift energy. So Richard, I'd love to have you do one of those energy processes with us now as we just move into that level of energy and then experience how energy can shift our awareness.
Okay, so because this is a very stressful time for people, what we want to do is take a few minutes and try to just let yourself vent all the intensity, all the frustration, all the fears, all the angers out of your system. Try to just release that intensity. Let it go. Push it through you. Don't resist it. Feel it fully and completely as best you possibly can. And I'll give you a couple minutes to see if you can spend that emotion out of your system, because after you do, we can work to find a well-being space to work from, to create something much better. So let yourself feel underneath the fear. What is that anger? What is that hurt that you could potentially feel that the fear is expressing? What is that? Try to express and release that intensity. Get it out of your system. Spend the emotion as best you can, because when an emotion is spent, you don't have it anymore. You can continue this process later, but let's imagine you have expressed a lot of that intensity and you've released it and you've let it go for the time being. So what do we do now? Let's imagine a time in the future when this is behind you, when you've learned invaluable things about yourself. You've discovered your internal resources. You're on the other side. You know at some point you'll be happy. At some point you're not going to be stressed about this. At some point you'll have found a new equilibrium. There are many possible futures. Find the future with the most positive outcome. This is real. Connect with that future. Feel the presence of that future. Where you hear yourself saying, wow, if it wasn't for this experience, I would never have become the person I am today. If it wasn't for this apparent tragedy or series of tragedies or difficulties or suffering, I would never have become who I am now. Feel that conversation. You can do it now or you can take your time and do it later. But in either case, connect with that future self. That's on the other side of it. It said, wow, I'm so grateful this horrendous thing had occurred because I have become so much more as a result of it. Now, here's the exciting part. Feel the love from that future self coming back to you now. And feel your love for that new future being projected into that future. Create a bridge of love. Breathe that love Breathe it from your heart chakra. Breathe it from your soul. Breathe it from the core of your being and send that love into the future that has figured it out. That is more because of this. More healthy, more prosperous, more successful in every regard. Relationships, financially, health-wise. This put me on a track to become a much healthier person. I am so much more now as a result of having had this challenge, this extraordinarily difficult challenge in my life. Now, I'm so much more. Connect with that future. Create a bridge to that future, and the bridge is love. Feel the love coming from that future, speaking to you, communicating to you that it's all okay. It's going to be all right. And feel your love to that future. As that bridge gets stronger and stronger, breathe into that bridge to a new future. If you know how to send energy, if you know energy work, send the energy into that new future and feel that future getting brighter and more brilliant. Feel that future coming closer and closer to you. It's almost touching you. It's almost there. Like that. And now live in the vibration of that new future as best you can. And that, my friends, is how we shift the energy.
Wow, Richard, I had an amazing experience doing that. I closed my eyes and I was tuning into that. And my challenge has been over the last actually few years is that we train people in energy therapies and we do it in classrooms where they sit there in person. And in the last few years, the whole world has gone online. And so we had to, for example, change all of our programs to have an online component to them. We no sooner spent hundreds of thousands of dollars doing that when everybody decided that just watching on their computers wasn't the way they were going to go. They were going to watch on their phones. So we had to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars more adapting all the educational material we had just spent hundreds of thousands of dollars adapting to computers to mobile phones. And so for me, this has been this really just incredibly big process from going to being a personal in-person trainer with a group of in-person trainers to offering our things online and then making sure they're of high enough quality that people are getting the same results from the online materials as the regular ones.
Yes.
And for example, we're accredited, our trainings are accredited by the American Medical Association and
Yes.
the American Psychological Association. Will they accredit the online versions of these? Will they be good enough? And so all of these kinds of issues. So I was really feeling this deep sense of fear and malaise. So I inhabited that. I then imagined a future in which, because they're online, millions more people can take them than could take them when they were sitting in chairs in front of me in a classroom. And so
you don't have to travel.
Millions more, I don't have to travel. They're reaching millions more people. And then I created a bridge of love from here to there to here. It was so powerful for me. I could feel it. And then when you said, if you know energy work, imagine that, feel that, draw it to you. And I did that. And I literally flipped and I was there. So here I am now, but your imagery was so vivid. I literally was there. I was standing there looking at screens, looking at people taking the courses, and it was more real to me than current reality. Wow.
Yeah, this is a fantastic little exercise that I really encourage everybody to do, because once you've released that intensity and you opened up to a new future, you can allow for miracles. And there is a technology for miracles. And it's so funny, in quantum touch, People were doing sessions as groups, and they kept seeing miracles every week. So they said, well, we can't keep calling it a miracle if it happens every week. So they invented a new word, and they called it a normical. Because when miracles become normal, they're normicals. And we are in a position to allow this most difficult situation to become a source of miracles for us. So let's not just make it okay. Let's make it the best ever, with that determination to be powerful, that determination that this is going to be your finest hour. And that's where I want to take this.
Let's invoke them as being routine miracles. Let's make miracles normal in our lives. Richard, thank you. I'm so grateful for these remarkable experiences, these powerful insights, and just for the childlike sense of wonder you bring to everything you do that so inspires everyone to approach their lives with awe and joy as well. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Dawson. It's always such a treat to see you, and we shouldn't be such strangers.
Bless you. Thanks again.
Thank you.